Welcome back to DMXS Radio. That was Zach Osborne, this past weekend's 250 winner in Atlanta. We now move on to promoter Kevin Windham. Kevin, man, how's it going, man? Keeping the tractors up and running? You got the water system in place, got the porta shitters ready to go. What are we doing?
We are ready, and I just got my right-hand man, Killworks here, Chili from Dirtworks.
Yeah. Oh, you're cheating, dude. You're fast forwarding like 10 years. Come on, man. We had to do that shit ourselves, like making crooked-ass jumps. Like, yeah, that one will work.
Look, man, I can get them kind of heaped up, but you ever seen a good guy run a dozer blade?
Yeah, they don't even.
Oh, it's just
like when you and I run it, we stare at the blade and we're like going, about to break our neck. My brother, he doesn't even look. They can just tell by the sound of the dozer. Oh, that's a little bit too much.
Yeah, well, nothing better than OJ in a jump because you hit it 1 foot to the left because you and us. All of us guys built this jump.
It's like four different jump faces angled differently. Yeah, I got it. So Kevin Windham's got his big area qualifier coming up, man. How did you make that happen? Who did you reach out to? Did you reach out to Tim Cotter, or did you just tell him, hey?
Well, it was kind of a collaboration from the guys at Fast Farms who run a great race up there at their place in Tennessee, and Tim Cotter got us kind of lined up, and they had all helped with Party in the Pasture several times, and we've had just some great events out here that they've really enjoyed, and I just felt like the timing was right, so we put the program together, and here we go. We're going to try it out here in a couple of weeks. So it's been a lot of fun. It's been long days, a lot of diesel burning, and but you know what? It's kind of weird. I'm riding the dozer more than the bike, which is really, really strange.
You know what, though? You say that, but you have reinvigorated the K-Dub Nation with not only bringing Pastrana and Brett and
Cowboy
Kenny, all those guys down there, but your flat-ass whips out there on your track testing your own jumps and your fresh gear. Don't be lying, dude. You're getting some bike time.
It feels good. It really does, man. I turned upside down a couple of times here and there. I think a lot of people are kind of they're asking, like, what class you're qualifying in. Well, we're creating our own class. I don't really know what you're going to call it.
Call it the Clydesdale class.
Clydesdale.
Correct. And I think Ronnie's going to probably be the one that talks the most crap and winds up kicking all of our asses, because like him or Rayner, because you know how those guys do. They're both riding like daily. So me and Pastrana are trying to figure out exactly what we're going to do. He's like, I just want to backflip something. Just give me something to backflip. I'm like, okay, man. There's plenty of stuff to backflip out there. So
on the track?
It'll be good, and I appreciate them coming and supporting us and just doing it for fun. So it's going to be a good time. And, of course, Brett Q and everybody else. But don't know if I can take it all the way to Loretta's, because I got, most people want to have long races, and Pastrana's like, man, I think we could probably do 2 or 3 before I pump, so
3 laps. Yeah, that ain't enough for Cotter. He's going to need about at least 7 or 8 minute motos for you guys to call it a legit race. Well, Timmy's coming back. He's riding plus 40. He just kind of threw that out there today. So
okay, well I'll go ahead and mark that on the list of classes not to ride.
Plus 40. Yeah, how you gonna dance around that? What are you gonna ride? 35?
Oh man, I really don't think I'm gonna make it all the way to Loretta.
Yeah, you need to have a mechanical at the region.
Well, I got to be honest with you. I don't plan on running enough to be ready for a 20-minute moto between now and August.
Good for you.
I mean, it seems so far away, but guys, let's be real. I mean, it's right around the corner.
No. Hey, have you recovered from your birthday party? I mean, let's face this. What is your recovery? Have you sweated it out yet?
I got to be honest with you guys. I woke up this morning and go, damn, that was a drunk post. Yeah, it was good. It was Mardi Gras, and it's funny about Mardi Gras because it's landed on my birthday. Well, my golden birthday. I was 28 on February 28th, and we actually rode in a parade.
Awesome.
My wife Dottie did it all up. It was awesome. We had a great time, which was a mess. But then I found out yesterday we could be equally messy without going to New Orleans and riding a parade. Like, we really did it up right here at the house.
Yeah, that's the safest place.
Did it old Southern style. We did a crawfish bowl and some other stuff, and we survived, but it was a tough day on the dozer.
Did you flash your tits to anybody?
Ooh. You had to spend the whole damn day on a dozer after that? That's absolutely the worst.
I hate to tell you that I probably did, and I do have man boobs now because I haven't been hitting the gym, so it is a little depressing. I mean, I'm 1 year away from just completely cresting over. You guys will have to give me some pointers of how it feels.
What, 2 billion?
Whoa, that was a stab at us for no fucking reason.
What do you mean, over 200 or over 40?
Well, both, actually. Well, I'm over both. I'm about to be over both. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, I'm well over 40. I got that covered.
I'm actually bummed that I would have loved to come down and announce the race for you. It didn't work out scheduling wise, but we would love to come and support anything you do in the future down there.
Myself as well. Obviously I reached out to you when the thing came about. It was a little bit late, and obviously y'all had already had a commitment. So I was bummed, but it is what it is. Dano's going to be down helping us out, and some other folks. So I'm excited about it, and just a good opportunity to get our feet wet. And I just hope. You know how it is when you do something like that, man. You just want people to
have fun,
come out. I know Loretta's is a big deal. It's a lot different than Party in the Pasture, where everybody's kind of out and doing the party thing and riding for fun. And this is going to be real, so it'll be a good test for us to, see how the track flows. And I've been having my kind of local crew coming out and shaking things down and moving things inches and feet and angles and all that kind of stuff. And I think it's going to be good. So hopefully we get a good crowd and a good response. And who knows what's next, man.
Do you have anything defining on your track? Do you have any big hits or big sections that have you named anything cool?
Well, I have not named them, but they're all big.
Okay.
But the crazy thing is, and look, you throw out numbers like this, you're like, that's nuts. And a lot of them are 100-plus feet. But then you get these 65s out there.
Brap.
And they launch them. So, we've had, again, knock on wood, we've had a lot of success with, kind of injury-free weekends, so to speak, from Party in the Pasture and stuff. So it rides safe, but it's fun, big jumps, large hits. Most of them are step-ups. So, how it is when you're looking, up at something that's a lot easier to time than if it's blind or whatever.
Right.
So, hopefully it'll be good. And look, my son's been ripping it up on a little bike, so I had PWs out. They make full laps, so everything's good.
What are your A lap times going to be, you reckon?
I turned a 1:38 unless anybody goes faster, and then I may have did a little quicker than that. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, that's a good size lap, dude.
Yeah, that's the magic number. It was always under 2, right? That's what they want, under 2 minutes.
We had to trim it down. I've had some 85s out there. They were in the 150 range. I was a 138. It used to be 208 or 9 for me. So we found out quickly we were going to have to trim that down a little bit, but I think it's kind of right, a decent size and kind of right in that window for where we want our lap times to be.
Spectator friendly, you got it all laid out where it flows good?
Dude, it's so spectator friendly. You can see the start, the finish, all from one location, 90% of the track. It's a pretty cool valley. I got an infill section and some kind of homemade bleachers. Well, bleachers actually cut into a hill, so it's all terraced off and stuff. It's nice. You can see a lot of the track, more than I was anticipating. I think, I really was happy with the way it turned out, and the fact that you can see the start, and it's an uphill start right next to the finish line, and kind of take all that in. It's pretty. But, as soon as we get done this race, like I say, we're going to kind of, reinvest and look at what's next. It's been a lot of fun putting it together, and hopefully the people enjoy the track as much as I do.
Remember that story you told us when you were on the school board about how political and how much you were hated on the school board? Half the people loved you, half the people hate you. Now that
Did I say that?
Yeah, now that you're a promoter.
Oh, boy.
What's the ratio going to be from love to hate?
It used to be 50-50. Now it's going to go to like 75-25 on the
you better have, the shitters better have toilet paper. You better water the roads. Plenty of places to dump the black water right as they're leaving on your property. You deal with their turds. I mean, hey, man, I'll tell you this. I've told the story a bunch of times on the show. We got a brand-new bathroom trailer at my place in 2007. Brand new.
Trailer, yeah.
Full trailer, AC, everything. It's really nice. First night we're having at our night race. This dude, whoever comes in there, takes a shit in my urinal. I took a shit. Like, you have to try to do that. Like, you're sitting out in the open. There's no dividers. So I stopped the race in the middle of the damn
Kelly
race.
Stops the race, grabs the microphone.
I said, I will drag these damn things all the way back to California. Whoever shit in my I was furious, man.
You stopped the racing on the track.
Nothing is off limits. So they'll go in your house. If you don't lock your house up, they'll be taking a dump in your bathroom in their Alpine Stars.
They're
fantastic. Animals.
No,
I love it.
Hey,
the urinal. The urinal's great, man. That's a good place.
Yeah, it'll clean you up. Just hit the button and it'll shoot some water out on your butt.
I bet Bartram does it to you. Hey, what have you gotten rid of your demons? Were you mean to promoters growing up? Where now you see the other side of the fence,
hauling ass through their property, doing burnouts everywhere?
It's funny because when things are ice and everything's nice, and somebody does a start where not even near the track, you're like, dude, I just iced all that, man. It was all perfect.
Yes.
But I'm letting it go. But man,
okay.
I got a hilarious promoter story. if we got time here, about Damon Bradshaw. We're going back to the beast from the east, man.
Nice.
So I guess it must have been 95 or so. All the promoters were going around asking people, what can we do to make our track better? And, that's kind of like that's a dangerous
you're asking for
slippery slope, So the promoter of Kenworthy comes in and actually asks Damon Bradshaw, he's like, hey, man, what can I do to make the track better?
Oh, boy.
And Damon says, I'll tell you what I'd do to this son of a bitch. I'd put a for sale sign on the front of this piece of shit, close it down, and plant some damn corn in this thing. It sucks. And the promoter's face just and I'm in the truck with him, and he looks at me like he wants to ask me what I think about it, but he's like, I'm getting out of this truck right now.
That hurts. That man owns this piece of land, pours his heart and soul into it, and Damon Bradshaw pulled his pants down and took shit all over his place.
That's how it went down, and I'm just like, damn, don't ever. I thought to myself that day, do not ever ask Damon Bradshaw what he thinks of anything about me unless I'm just ready to hear it.
That was basically a warning of self-involvement. They were just do not ask his opinion of anything.
Yep. Note to self: do not ask Damon's opinion.
And guess what?
He'll give it.
And what's sad is Damon. That was some foreshadowing because guess what?
They flooded that bitch, and there's corn on it now.
There's probably corn on it right now.
Oh, well, hey, look, the promoters took the advice, I guess. I don't know.
No doubt. Hey, I'll give you some advice, too, man. My brother figured this out. I was always the face of our track, so, go talk to Kevin. Got any problems? That's the worst position. Let them dudes at Fast Farm. You just sit out there on that little tractor, drop the plow every now and again, wave with your little straw hat, and just say, this is great. Don't talk to anybody. Oh, we lost him. He just hung up on me. What a dick.
Your story sucks, Kevin.
God, man. He was that pissed off. He didn't want to hear that.
After the Damon Bradshaw story, he was done.
Wow. Man, I feel like a jerk now.
There he goes.
There you go.
Hold.
DMXS Radio, can you hold, please? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. You don't hold in. Sorry.
Don't you dare put Kevin Windham on hold, you asshole. Kevin Kelly's story was so shitty, Windham hung up on you. Welcome back, K-Dub.
Sorry about that, guys. I got bored. I could tell the story wasn't going anywhere, so I just left over it.
That's great.
But go ahead, Kevin, if you want to.
Oh, I was just going to tell you to stay out of the limelight. Don't be down there answering questions like, when do I race? Can you run a stock pipe on a PW? All that bullshit. Oh. Stay on a tractor and just do a little plowing where people can see you. Oh, man, he's working so hard to stay on a tractor. That's the easiest job, too. Don't let anybody fool you, because my brother will be out there, I'm going to run the dozer all day. I'm like, shh. Yeah, that's an awesome position.
I appreciate the advice, guys. I'm gonna try to put all that hard press stuff on the Fast Farms fellas.
There you go.
What's Dottie's going to do out there on race day?
Dottie's going to go to Destin, Florida, and sip cocktails on a white sandy beach somewhere.
She wants nothing. She's not going to answer registration questions.
You know what? She says she's not, but I have a feeling she'll probably be involved.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna do sign up.
I wish she would be down at Destin about 8 that night. How'd we do, Kevin?
Oh, if she's at Destin, she probably won't remember to call.
Hey, people have asked me about your track. You and I talked a little bit about maybe future stuff, but you is this something you want to continue to do year round with your track? What is this, a one and done? What are you going to do?
No, man, I tell you, and that's the part where we're at right now. We're building a lot of infrastructure because I haven't had a race, and it was little stuff like, hey, you got to put a starting gate somewhere. Yeah. So then I found a spot I thought was good for starting gate. Well, then that means I had to move 2 jumps, and it's just things you play around with, and you build these fences and scoring towers and all this stuff. You're like, man, this is really stupid to do this for one race.
Right.
So I'm sure something's coming down the pipe. I've got some ideas. We're going to get through the first race and just kind of, see how things go and what we might need to tweak and stuff. But yeah, I mean, look, it's crazy. I love the opportunity, and hopefully it works out, because I do live in a motorcycle poor area. I mean, the racing is not as big, probably anywhere, but certainly not in my area as it used to be. So hopefully I can give a little rebirthing in this area. But geographically, I think if I build something that's fun and cool, and I got a couple ideas in my head, but this would be a great area where I could, get over to you guys, get a little bit of Texas, and I think I have some potential to do some exciting stuff. Yeah, I gotta be honest with you. I miss Supercross and motocross. All that stuff is, it's been hard because I don't go anymore. So I'm going to track practice. I'm going to baseball practice. I'm going to basketball practice. And right when the season gets over, I'm like, yes, finally a damn weekend where I can go do something I want to do. And then it's like, dude, it's the next discipline. I'm like, oh, track starts already? or why are we practicing baseball as soon as basketball's over?
It's February baseball, yeah.
But that's the way it goes. So, for me, it's going to be nice to have, people, friends, people I've raced with before, watching up-and-coming talent, all those kinds of things. It's, if they can come in the backyard, it might kind of fill a void that I had at this moment.
Good for you. That's awesome because it's been 4 years now since you broke our hearts. And I still look for you I look for you on transfers every time there's opening ceremonies. We still miss the shit out of you out there.
Yeah, I've had time to mature a little bit. I don't know what the hell I was exactly thinking on the whole transfer thing. I'm glad you enjoyed them, but I don't know what the hell I was doing, man. I look back, I'm like, dude, that was kind of stupid.
Hey, you know how I know you haven't grown up, you lying sack of shit? Because you're inviting Travis Pastrana, Bartram, and you and Brett. All you guys will be at the track at the same time. You have not grown up at all. Don't be telling lies.
Well, I'm bringing them so it takes the pressure off of me to do really dumb shit.
Yeah, Travis will handle that for you.
Yeah, between you and Travis, you guys have one knee. One
Dano,
good,
give Dano a beer. He'll do it.
Hey, Travis texted me. Hey, I'm going to definitely come to your race. I got to go to Japan. I'm coming no matter what. I'm going to ride. But if I get hurt in Japan, I'm not going to be able to ride. The next call I get from him is like 18 hours later. He's like, dude, broke 6 ribs and my shoulder came out again. I said, dude, it's 6 weeks out. Your shoulder's already back in. They popped that thing back in. It's been out like 9,000 times. And I'm just telling you, friend to friend, like I don't care if you ride or not, but Uncle Ronnie gets a hold of the fact that you're not riding because he's here. It ain't going to be good.
Oh, can your man? Can your man
career ending?
Yeah, can your man card take that hit? Because, like you said, 6 weeks out, a lot of bones can heal in 6 weeks.
Especially a rib. I mean, come on, Trav.
You got a lot of ribs, Pastrana.
You got extras.
Damn.
No, he's in and down, and he's limping around. But I mean, that's Pastrana for the rest of his life. So I hope he can deal with it. But we should have fun. It's kind of reuniting the old crew. We did a lot of dumb stuff back in the Suzuki days, and looking forward to hanging out. He's bringing his family down, so it's going to be a fun trip for all of us.
Hey, I was looking for a website. I saw MX Sports had one for you guys. Do you want to push? Where do you want to push people for information on this race?
So for the first race, and that's where they're kind of going all through the Fast Farm stuff.
Yeah.
We're kind of under their umbrella, so you can go over to their website, their Fast Farms, and we'll be, like I said, we're getting through the first one and seeing where we go from there. But they have experience and all the little things like look, when I'm pushing dirt and looking at jumps, I'm not doing the shitter. Talk and figuring out where these guys are going to use porta johns and stuff. So I give that little logistic stuff to them, and that's been working well. So we're a couple weeks out, and they got all their stuff lined up. You can pre-reg. They got some their pre-registrations open. They got some discount codes for semi-local hotels. They're like 45 minutes away. I'm sure a lot of people will be camping out. We're going to watch Supercross Saturday night. It's cool because it's in Indy, so it won't be super late. We're having a welcoming party on Friday. We got a little band. DJ and stuff. Start early, end early, because I know everybody's here to race and to really be focused. And it's exciting watching the future talent, but still in all, be nice to have some music and just welcome everybody and thank everybody for coming.
That's really rad to see you be a part of the system that kind of gave you your jump start with Loretta Lynn's, and you crushed it there for many, many years, and now you get to go right back and look at these little 10-year-old kids and go, man, this is kind of where I was.
It's awesome, man. It's still, and for everybody who ever goes pro, it's got to go through Loretta's. I think maybe even John Dowd probably. I don't know. It seems like everybody. But that's a really special place. And for me, that's kind of what. Let's be real. I'm gonna be real with you guys right now. This is why I don't want to go back and race. I'm in an undefeated moto streak right now.
Wow!
If I go back right now and I lose a moto, my streak's over.
What is it? What is your moto streak again?
18.
How many is that? Is that like
3 years?
3 years,
right? Yeah, 3 years.
Well,
3 years straight.
Little number 79, Jet Reynolds, is on a 3-year run right now too. This is his
year.
Well,
do what you got to do, bro. But I'm telling you,
it's hard.
Too far ahead of yourself. I'll come back as soon as Tim Ferry gets out of that plus 40. I'm coming back, dude.
Jet Reynolds just got called out. Dude's like 12. You do what you got to do, bro. I'm back. I'm crushing kids' spirits.
Kevin Windham,
and Santa Claus ain't real, bitch. I'm out.
Does it count if you're in the age group classes, like the not the 6 to 8 age group? I mean, like the plus 40 age group.
Hell no, a win's a win, a moto's a moto.
It's your party, Windham.
18 motos straight at Loretta's. That's impossible, dude.
Well, it sounds like it might be possible.
It was possible.
It sounds like somebody else is about to take me for it.
Wow, when you were 7 feet tall and an 80 too.
Oh, I know, I was so tall. I looked back at the pictures. Somebody posted one. It may have been Tony or somebody. Yeah, so that's right, Tony.
Dude,
he's on it.
Those bikes were smaller back then too, though. I think
the frames were.
Why did Team Green let me do that? It made me look bad, made the bike look bad. Like, why did you not the picture?
Because you won 18 straight motos.
It was working. I love that picture you just posted, that flat whip you were talking about. Where was that, Glen Helen, when you laid it over?
Oh, yeah, that was Glen Helen.
That tricky little 8-foot tabletop that got you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah, that was awesome, and it is my favorite picture of all time. And everybody says scrub, but scrub, your wheel turns down, right? Like
sure does.
That's actually a whip. Whip wheel turns up, scrub turns down. So I can't scrub at all. I actually can, but normally when I do, I land on my head.
Wow! Don't be doing that. Have you been following the racing? I guess you have been watching since your Saints didn't make it very far into the playoffs. So
boom.
Yeah.
Falcons did though.
Man, you know what? It pains. Let me tell you something about Atlanta right now.
I know it sucks to be a Falcons fan, dude. Don't do this.
I love Atlanta. I love the people of Atlanta. The city's been fantastic to me. All right, but it pains me to pull for y'all on the football field. But I did it because I can't stand Tom Brady for so many reasons. But the biggest one is my wife would leave me right now for him.
In a second, drop.
In a second, you're like, all right, kids, we'll see you later. Going to your new dad's Tom's house.
Your new dad Tom's house.
So I was, dude. You know how it is. You guys are from over there.
Yeah.
I took Atlanta, and I was getting awfully cocky.
Halftime.
I was strutting during halftime, man.
Dottie,
it made that law hurt so bad, and I don't even like y'all.
Dude, it was the greatest 2 hours of my life, short of my two kids' birth, and then the worst
2 hours,
45 minutes. It was a slow, miserable death.
Man, you just had that feeling too, man. You knew it was coming, and then I mean, it's amazing in a Super Bowl. But as soon as they flip that coin, I'm like, and
momentum.
Atlanta didn't get it. I'm like, okay, go ahead and turn this one off.
Ball game.
Wow. So
and then Dottie just
Kevin, you even had Saints fans pulling for you that you let down. You let down more Saints fans, as many Saints fans as you did Atlanta fans.
Jesus,
probably.
We suck.
Why? Because I cheered for you guys?
No, I'm just saying Saints fans and Falcons fans hate each other, but you
they hate each other.
That's
for
a
sure.
rivalry for sure.
It's a good rivalry. It's good. I'm actually going down to the New Orleans arena across here next weekend, right?
Oh, okay.
So cool. I'm sure I'll hear about this interview. So now I'm just going to be hated everywhere.
No, you won't.
Nah, man, Wes Kane will take good care of you, man. He's fantastic.
Hey, the Georgia Dome. This was our last race in the Dome. You've had some good races there.
I did. Things were extremely well. I did have two really bad things happen in Atlanta. I broke my femur in Atlanta,
Suzuki, and
I did the infamous nose wheelie to helmet to the ground
to crash
on the opening ceremony.
That's a technical move, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'd only done it once, and then
it can't be replicated. That's how hard it is.
Not be replicated. So I was bummed to hear Chase this weekend. I guess he did his finger
Sexton broke his leg. Yeah.
I text my Shaq, my old, well, he's still a team owner with Ziggy and those guys, but I texted him, I'm like, dude, I hated it, man. I've been there, done that. I know exactly what he's going through, so I kind of did a little reliving through that story. But I hear the new dome is just ridiculous.
Mercedes Dome, yeah. That roof opens like a camera aperture.
Yeah,
it's going to be if it works.
What's the sticker price on that bad boy?
$1.5 billion.
Yeah.
It's just a pissing contest right now. He'll have the biggest one until they build that one out in L.A. That'll be $1 trillion.
Yeah. It better not be $1 trillion.
Oh, man.
Trump's going to build one that's going to be $1 trillion. It's going
to be huge. I know everybody in the stadium business. It's huge. Soon. It's coming.
Hey, but I know that after you saw Ken Roxon's crash, things like that reminded you of why you retired, right?
It definitely brings it back to
the reality.
Because you stay away from it enough, you get to believing when you're on your couch that you could do that shit again.
Right?
I'm like, yeah, man, I could do that.
Yeah, I qualify.
And then I go for my run, and I get to my front gate, and I'm like, oh, damn, that's far.
I'm tired.
My driveway's not that far, guys, and I know I live out in the middle of nowhere, but it's still not that far.
Yeah.
So, and then the crashes and stuff, man, it's just so hard to see, and you hate it for so many reasons. But the biggest one, I just want to see those two guys go at it, and it almost seems like ever since it happened, like Dungy's in a different state of mind or something. I don't know.
Yeah, there's something going on. I know that he won Atlanta, but I mean, Tomac was coming. I mean, it's if he had some more laps, it might have been like many.
Yeah. No, Tomac's on rails right now, and it's good to see him. I mean, you kind of figure he's going to do Daytona and those other ones, but now
he's racing them all. He signed up for all of them.
He did. I think the team made him sign him up for all of them.
He's doing all the races this year.
Yeah, but it's like in Daytona, you think you could ride it backwards and still kind of, win the thing. I mean, he just killed it in Daytona last year. So anyway, yeah, I mean, Dungy's going to be super solid, and I think for right now, for where we're at, it's up to Eli to minimize 6th place finishes or whatever. I mean, win by 20 seconds or get a 6. That's what he's got to minimize.
That's it.
Because Dungy's going to shake champagne every single weekend.
Are you riding the bike at the Arena Cross? You can do a lap like RC?
Possibly. Although I'm in transition right now. I have an older bike right now that's technically timed out. I got an awesome 17 coming, so I'm excited about that.
Oh, nice.
Those race bikes don't quite go like the stockers, so.
Yeah, imagine poor Kevin.
What a bummer that must be.
I did see your face with your birthday picture last night in your drunken stupor. Dude,
whoa.
It's Mardi
Drunken
Gras.
stupor.
You look like you were lit.
Must have been a bad flash or something.
Yeah, it catches you with your eyebrows completely closed and laying down flat on your back with your beer all over your face. It'll do that every now and again.
That's a camera study. But what'd you think?
What I think?
Yeah, I mean, if you had to go back out there, you're gonna lay them flat on that little catapult jump, as they call it, the Arena Cross.
Oh, you got to. Although I will tell you, the last time I went to an Arena Cross, I was actually a fair bit intimidated to do the catapult.
Wow!
And I don't really know why. Isn't that weird?
You jumped 190 feet in pitch dark
in Dallas.
I did it, bro. I'm just telling you. I went out there. I'm like, damn, that's kind of big. And I did it. And then after I did it, I laid it flat. Like there's some good pictures from us back then. But man, I walked in there. I'm like, dude, this kind of looks kind of big to me right now.
It's the name, the catapult. That's intimidating.
Yeah, did you go all Hoosiers and walk it off like, look, this is the same size as the jump back at my house?
Third gear, I got this.
I don't know why Supercross don't have a catapult.
It should.
Sounds cool.
It's the coolest name
Hey,
ever.
I will tell you
the Himalayas.
Yeah, you need to work on that. I'm sure maybe.
Yeah, let's go Bad Billy Robinson on this. You got the Himalayas, the catapult, all that.
You got to do something with the track to get that signature jump, dude. Kevin had, what'd you call yours, Kevin? The Mexican?
The Mexican.
A triple, uphill triple.
Yeah.
Why'd you call it the Mexican? Because
Josh Woods won, and he took the purse money and bought a Mexican costume for Halloween.
Okay, so that's how it got.
And then when he turned the track around the other way, and it was called the Hombre.
I love it.
The Amigo. Then it was really smaller. It got really small, and then it was like a tile layer or something. It was just really small.
Hey, what's up with your face being cleanly shaven though? I mean, that's
isn't it sad?
I'm surprised.
I mean, I've lost everything, all manhood.
Yeah, but that's how you said you wanted to fake lose weight. You said you shaved that thing. Everybody, man, you look great. Did you lose 20 pounds? Yep.
10 years younger.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what? When I shaved my face, my wife said, "You look fat." What does that mean?
You must look fat, I guess. To her.
I mean, how is that possible?
I don't.
Dottie's just mean.
Hey, she's honest, And
look, who in the hell made this BMI chart too? I'm so over that thing. That's a
body mass index. Yeah,
when you're up at 40%, there's no way I'm 40. I shouldn't be able to walk if I'm 40% fat.
Yeah,
that's dumb.
What do you think a rider who is retired should weigh that's 6'1.5"? mean, what's a good weight for a guy my size?
A guy that likes to drink a little beer. No,
$1.90.
No,
I don't like to drink a little bit of beer. Dude, I was 190 on a 125, bro.
No, I'm thinking 215, 220 is a manageable. I'm not really giving a shit working too hard to keep this thing going on.
All right. Well, I got to lose a little bit of weight, guys.
Hey, but you look good in your pictures. You have pulled it off in your
Yeah, you ever
pictures.
see those pictures that now you're like, when you look at, tell me the truth, when you look at yourself jumping, you're like, man, I can see my gut in that picture.
Oh, absolutely. I can see my gut.
Do you run that compression stuff? Or do you
I'm about to.
No, okay, so you're going to tighten that stuff up. But like you want to wear some loose, flowy
225.
gear.
225. And I tell you, the last time I ordered some Alias gear, he's like, yeah, bro, I got your sizes. I'll send out tomorrow. I'm like, hey, while we're on that subject,
let's hit me up with that waist, dog.
Yeah, let's go up one size. just one.
Just make some room.
Hey, what?
All the office, as soon as he hung the phone up, K-Dub done gave up, dog.
Kevin, what would you do right now if you had to wear Ken Roxon skin-tight gear? That shit he wore that
you
was...
would die.
I think I would be bringing sexy back.
You'd shoehorn
I don't
that
know.
stuff
You know,
in
it would almost probably do a somewhat of a Michelin Man effect. You know what I'm saying?
That muffin top squirting out of the top.
Yes.
Oh, God. All right, but hey,
I'd have to run a butt patch that says Muffin Top.
Muffin top. You can do that. K-Dub, we're not going to keep you, but promise us that you'll get us down there to one of your events. We would love to come down and support you after all the support you've given us for a decade plus, putting up with all of our bullshit. We really do have fun with you, and we appreciate you, and good luck with your race. We've been pushing it here on the show, and we will continue to do that as the date gets nearer.
I appreciate it, man. I hope to see everybody there, and we'll do it again on the flip side. I'll give you a bigger heads up, and always enjoy coming on the show, guys.
All right, Kevin, thanks, brother.
Thanks.
All right, peace. All right, Kevin Windham, Kevin Kelly.